Hey guys, welcome to Unlimited Health. Let's check out this video called, it's a oversimplified video. It's been a while since I reacted to an oversimplified video, and there's a good bit of videos that I haven't reacted, mainly because these videos are like really long. Most of them are like 30 minutes long or 25 plus minutes long. It's ridiculous. Okay, all the cool ones that I've already reacted, but the ones that I haven't reacted is because of this reason. They're too long and stuff. But I found there's one more video, at least like one series with low runtime. This thing is called the French Revolution, Oversimplified Part 1. And it's a part 1, and then there's a part 2, and about part 2 parts, I guess. So I'll get around to reacting to all of them long videos. I will. Okay, but today we're gonna take a look at the French Revolutions. I don't know, I haven't reacted to this not just because of the duration or anything. It's because I don't know anything about French. Okay, I don't know anything about them. I'm just an Indian guy. Okay, I'm just some Indian dude. I don't know anything about the French. I know some about Europeans. I know about Americans because a lot of Indians go and migrate over there. Stupid. I don't know, whatever, but a lot of people migrate over there. I know a lot about Americans and stuff, Japanese, Chinese, mainly because of the sword and katanas and samurais and shit. But the French, I don't know much. Okay, looks like there's a guillotine in the middle. The guillotine, I don't know how you pronounce it. It's in the middle of this thumbnail, and French people are fighting, I guess. I don't know, arguing over it, punishing people maybe. I don't know. It's all war and chaos. Okay, but today we're going to take a look at the French Revolution Oversimplified Part 1. It's 18 minutes long, and it's going to be fun. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, I'm talking too much. Let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And I'll do a part 2 soon, like tomorrow or something, or day after tomorrow, sometime, right after uploading this and going on to my main channel, uploading there, and we're gonna watch the part 2 and finish this, and then we're gonna move on to the next. Okay, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's focus. Let's see what's happening. I would like to know what's this French Revolution. I would like to know. Okay, so let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
This video was made possible by NordVPN.
Okay,
get protected by
let's
clicking
go.
the link below and get an amazing
Right,
75%
NordVPN.
off. That's only $2.99 per
You wanna
month
buy
with an additional
$2.99
month free
per
for a
month?
limited time.
I don't know
new
about
French
that.
Revolution merch
$2.99,
available
I
now
don't know.
in the store, including King Louis and Marie Antoinette.
Okay, let's
new
start.
French Revolution merch available now
What?
in the store.
It's a
including
merch?
King Louis and Marie Antoinette character pins, complete with detachable heads.
Oh, really?
Just like the real thing.
Oh, really? They were decapitated? What's going on? All right.
So I said
Royal wedding.
to the Marquis de la Fufayette, "What do you think I am? Some dirty peasant?
Huh.
I've never worked a day in my life."
Oh. I don't think that's something you should be boasting about. Come on. You don't work. You haven't worked a day in your life, dude. You don't even work by yourself, like a business or anything. What the fuck?
Wow, that Marie Antoinette sure is pretty. Sure is. Wouldn't want to be Prince Louis though. That's going to be a lot of
Oh, he already told us that they were decapitated. I don't know.
responsibility when he becomes king, especially since France is in financial ruin. Quite. Thank you one and all for attending
Okay.
the royal marriage of my grandson, the future king of France, to
Damn.
the Archduchess of Austria.
King Louis.
Now for the very awkward yet historically accurate part of the ceremony, where we all watch him get into bed together.
Damn. I don't know about this. What?
All right, now that's out of the way. Let's leave the royal couple to it. You better give us an heir, you fat,
Oh,
ill-bred boy.
fuck.
Nighty-night.
That's a lot of burden. What if you can't give a man and give a girl or something? That's a lot of burden.
A lot of responsibility. France is in financial ruin. You
So it's like an arranged marriage, I'm guessing, and it's
fat,
oh
ill-bred
shit.
boy.
Oh my god.
That's going to be a lot of responsibility. France is in financial ruin.
Oh my god. So much burden.
That's going to be
Oh! It's a troll face. Look at that face, the mouth.
great.
Shit,
He's a
that's the lol face.
freaking weirdo.
Oh, really? Is he? So I guess he's so filled with burden that he acts out, and his wife thinks he's a burden. He's a weirdo or something, you know? Wow, that's crazy, you know?
France, the most prosperous, cultured, and beautiful nation in the world.
Yeah.
As it had been for centuries. An exquisite
Damn.
social culture, with the king and the upper classes throwing crazy parties every night, enjoying high living and fine dining. Who cares
Jeez.
that they were only able to do
a
so off
frog.
the backs of the hardworking,
Sexy
starving
frog.
poor? What are they
Oh,
gonna
I
do?
know, right?
Revolt? They're only 80% of the population.
Oh,
No.
man.
Life in France.
Yeah, there's always this problem. Even now we face this. Even I see it a lot in Western society. The politicians don't give a fuck about public, dude. They just do what the fuck they want. They just, for some reason, they have so much money in their bank accounts, even though their salary doesn't amount to that. And it's just so much corruption. You can see that shit all over. And it's like, and I see that this Congress or whatever this shit is, it's like a high school where everybody is like a kid in there, and they're all brainwashed and following one direction, and they don't represent the people that elected them, and it's just so bad. It's like a fucking cult almost. It's ridiculous, and this is the problem with today's society. You know, the politicians getting elected and then not giving a fuck and getting rich and then trying to get elected again or fucking off. You know, this is a problem, dude.
Is great.
My God.
What's that, France? You want to go to war with Britain and increase your power? Go for it, little buddy. You do
Okay.
you.
Whoa.
And you lost. Now you're in
Oh,
severe financial
God.
debt. We have no money.
Oh,
What do we
man.
do? Should we stop partying? Heck no. Party harder.
Why?
That's okay. The peasantry will pick up the slack.
You're just throwing away money. Oh my
They were
God.
created by God to do all the work, and you were created to reap all the benefits and party
Oh,
hard.
shit.
That's just how society works, and we've all just accepted
Oh,
it
God.
for centuries. Why?
It's not like it has changed now, is it? It's the same thing now, even now, and it's just ridiculous. You
Why
know?
what? Why do the nobility get to be all rich and stuff?
Yeah.
Just because they were born into it? And the rest of us schmucks
Yeah.
just have to accept that?
Fucking nepotism. And you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with nepotism if everything is going fine, you know. There's nothing, everybody has a right to, work on their own terms and whatever they want to do, you know. But there's the nepotism is too much to the point where no outsider is allowed, and it's like a different group of people there that live rich lifestyles, and the poor people are suffering every day, and it's just, oh man.
Hell,
You know?
why do we even need a king? Who decided that?
Yeah.
It all just seems very unfair and unequal.
Yeah.
And I, for one, am starting to question it. Wow. That's very
Yeah.
enlightened of you.
And being a king or a politician, like a president or anything, you know, this is the problem. Too much privilege for them. They don't work for you, and they don't necessarily have to work for you and shit like that. That's just wrong. They have to work for you, and they have to provide results. What matters is how you worked and how you provided the results, how you did it. That's the one that should matter, not if you're working for us or not. We elected you, god damn it, you know? It's fucked up, man. Fuck.
And so began the Age of Enlightenment.
Age of
Great
Enlightenment.
philosophical thinkers across France and beyond began to question whether this beautiful nation was really all that beautiful after
Huh.
all. Hey, Prince Louis, bad news.
And then they'll call, it's almost like, hey, you want to destroy your nation? Stop questioning everything. And that's another problem. And you don't even know what the fuck to do because everything is questionable, you know?
Your grandpa died of smallpox this morning, which means, good news, you're now the king. So just to sum up, France is in severe financial debt, and the angry populace are beginning
Jeez.
to question how necessary you are. But hey, I believe in you, champ. You got this.
Okay.
Maybe.
Shit.
Ow.
And isn't this the guy that this oversimplified video, this video showed us getting decapitated or something? And it's, I don't know. Is this the guy? I think he's gonna do something really horrible.
No.
Man.
Prince Louis Capet became King Louis XVI in May 1774. He was a notoriously weak man, and he knew it. He barely had the wisdom to rule a nation, never mind one in
Oh.
crisis, and he was easily manipulated by those around him.
What should I do?
One
He
of
was
his first
erased.
acts was to
So he didn't know anything, and then he just comes in and becomes a king. Oh God.
try to get revenge on the British by financing
I'm not saying that you have to be experienced to do anything. Just have a knowledge of what you're doing, right? I don't know. Conduct some exams or some shit, because this is fucked up.
their American colony's revolution. Hey, we're an independent nation now. That was real swell of you, Louis. Couldn't have done it without you. Glad I could help. So hey, about all that money we
Okay.
lent you, when can we get that back? Yep, you're a great guy. I'll never forget what you've done for us. Real glad I could help, friend, but about that money. Gotta go now, chum. Best of luck to you.
Shit.
And now France was in even more debt. France is poor, suffering under the strain of economic ruin.
Yeah.
Watched as the nobility continue to live as though nothing was wrong.
And also, like, something is wrong with the peasants as well, the poor people as well. It's just like they love getting whipped and working extremely hard and suffering through the poverty and shit. Why are they only angry when it gets to them? Why can't they be angry for a minor problems? Just be angry always and demand good stuff. That's the only way to keep everything, like kings, politicians, everybody in like accountable. You know, that's the only way to do that. I just there's faults at both sides, you know.
In particular, they grew increasingly disdainful of the Queen, Marie Antoinette, as she continued to spend all of France's money on her own luxurious lifestyle and fashion, while the peasants were breaking their backs in the
Oh,
fields. She
man.
was walking around like, hey, my hair is a boat. I'm not making that up. Her hair really was a boat.
Whoa! What the fuck? And she had that much hair that she could support, the hair could support a boat up there like that? That is insane, dude. I never knew about this. This is some crazy ass shit. And probably like very fucking, like very respected. That's why they all do all these like decorations, hairstyles and shit like that. Holy fuck.
And her lavish
No.
spending earned her the nickname Madame Deficit. And speaking
Madame
of the Queen,
Deficit?
there was also a long-standing scandal around the fact that the king took a very long time to boink her, and the working classes of Paris began ridiculing the royal couple with lewd pamphlets depicting the queen as a court thought, and the king as a
Oh.
wuss, unable to
Whoa.
fulfill his marital duty. Respect for the
Oh.
monarchy was at an all-time low, as
Fuck.
France's finances were
Is she a court thought? Is she like having some infidelity and shit? I don't know, man. Some of these bitches are annoying, you know. They're really bad. They can fucking create a war by themselves with all that garbage, you know, infidelity and shit.
spiraling out of control. And the king and his aides really only had one solution to the crisis. Tax the poor. Tax the poor. We could
Tax
do a
the
sexy
poor.
calendar shoot.
No.
Tax the poor.
Tax the
And
poor?
so it was.
What? Nah.
The poor, who were already struggling to make ends meet, found themselves being taxed from every direction. Hey, I'm the royal tax collector. Looks like you've yet to pay your income tax, head tax. By the way, how many windows you got in that house of yours?
What?
3? Oof. Yep. There's gonna be a tax for that.
Fucking 3 into 10, 30. What the fuck is going on?
Hey, your local priest here. Have you paid your church tithe yet? Well, at least this one is going to the good work of God.
Like, even if, like, at this point, even churches are asking for money. That is like fucking death sentence. That's like the biggest blow if you're a believer. Like, most of the people are believers at that time in God. And this is what they are doing? Seriously? Do they have no mercy? What the fuck?
Or,
Oh.
God, I think this year God wants me to buy a new swimming pool. Hey, private
Oh,
tax collector here.
shit.
Oh, and I brought
Even the church pastors and priests are fucked up, corrupted bastards, you know?
some goons with me. Just a few quick questions. How much salt did you buy this year? About 7 kilos, I think? Yep. Okay, there's gonna be a tax for that.
And there's pieces of shit with guns in the back. I would be like fucking ready to take them down, motherfucker. Not like this, you know?
Oh, what's that over there? And that's extra salt I held over from last year, so I wouldn't have to buy as much this year.
Anything that you have more of, they want to grab it just because you have more of it. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah, there's a tax for that.
Fuck you.
And
Grab this tax, bitch, and take the fucking bullshit in your hand and beat the shit out of him. I don't care.
what are you doing with all of this salt? Well,
All the public need to gather and fucking riot. Grab a fucking stone, grab a bunch of stones and start throwing them until they fucking submit. That's the only way, dude. Like,
Obviously
seriously.
cooking. On the table. Yep. And preserving fish and meat. Oh no.
There's a tax for that.
And there's a tax.
You eating good food. That's bad. I don't want you eating good food. Give me that, because that's a tax. Holy shit. What is wrong with these people?
Tax for that. Hey, how old is he? He's 9.
Oh, you got a kid. You think you can raise him? Oh, I mean, we need a tax. We need to take him away from you. That's the best tax that I can impose on you. Holy shit.
And so he's purchased his required amount of salt for this year, right? What? No, he's 9. Uh-oh, sorry, little Timmy. Looks like I'm gonna have to tax you for
shit.
that.
They're treating him like he's an adult and oh my god. Oh, and he's crying. Poor kid. My god. He's drinking the fucking tears.
Yep.
Oh god.
Salty. There's gonna be a tax for that.
Oh
And
my
that's not
god.
all. A huge portion of the peasants' harvest had to be given up. And there was
Okay.
also the labor tax, where peasants were required to work a certain number of days for their local lord without pay. Obviously,
Oh.
people weren't too happy with these taxation policies, and the aggressive nature of these private tax farmers sometimes even escalated to violence. In particular,
Oh my
the people
God.
really hated how inconsistent the taxation rules were across the nation.
Tax is theft. Why are you paying? You don't even know where it's going. Come on. You need to every person that pays tax, every taxpayer needs to know what the fuck he's paying for, where the money is going. If somebody is building like a fucking bridge or something, putting a lamppost at every street corner, and you have to pay him, that's tax, okay? Not like this where they collect and you don't know shit. This is thieving. This is taxation is theft. God damn it. This is, come on, you're working so much and you're earning so much, and then they're gonna take away. Come on.
And also the fact that the first 2 estates often had to pay very little, if any tax at all. And so
Oh,
the
man.
anger continued to grow.
I would like fucking, massacre. I know I'm crossing lines, saying some horrible shit, but I would group up with everybody, not leaving a single person. I would group up with everybody and I would massacre along. I would fight together, not like this. I would revolt, not like this.
France had a population that was just about ready to explode. What could push them over the edge? How about a touch?
80% of the population and fucking 10% of the fucking royalty or fucking kings or politicians are taking advantage of them, and assholes with guns calling themselves guards. I would not tolerate this.
Of natural disaster. A
This
series
this video is pissing me off.
of harsh summers and winters left the peasants' harvests in
Oh,
ruin,
man.
meaning they had no food or money.
I feel
and the
bad
cost
for
of
them.
bread skyrocketed.
Oh,
of
man.
course, the upper classes had massive stocks of grain and wheat,
Oh,
so they were
God.
virtually untouched by this new crisis. But now
Of
the
course.
poor really worked.
Live in your utopia of fucking babysitting by the 80% of the population out there. Fuck you.
Were starving,
You know?
and they began to riot.
It's time.
Took to the streets.
Fucking break bones. God damn it.
Bakeries were raided, and bakers
Raid!
were suspected of keeping bread.
Raid, riot, and fucking cause chaos and mayhem. That's the only way this shit's gonna change. And you have to rule the world, not the fucking privileged idiots out there. Brainwashed, privileged idiots.
Themselves were sometimes even hanged. Wow, this is
Oh,
really getting out of
no.
control. Your Majesty, we need some decisive action. You need to step up.
That's
and lead
crazy.
us. What will you do? Okay, I've got this. I know. I'll summon the Estates General, and they'll decide what to do. You really are
Oh,
a fat,
man.
ill-bred boy. The Estates General was the closest
Okay.
thing France had to a government, apart from the king. It was a
Oh.
purely advisory body and was rarely summoned. In fact, it hadn't been summoned for 175 years prior to this. But with France in a severe crisis, the king felt the time was right for
They're adding more page because they have to go even more down.
the government to help. The
It's
Estates
ridiculous.
General was made up of representatives from the 3 estates. That
Huh.
is, the clergy, the nobility, and everybody else. Okay, thanks for coming, everyone. The first order of business is regarding the clergy and nobility. You
Huh.
all get brand new Porsches. You
Oh,
get a Porsche.
no!
And you get a Porsche. And you get a Porsche. Every
It's like that Oprah Winfrey meme. You get this, you get that, and just ridiculous.
Everybody gets a Porsche.
This is
And
madness.
now into the second order of business. France is completely out of money. Like, it's never been this bad
Where you got them Porsches, you bitch, from? I don't get it.
before. Anyone got any ideas?
I bet there's shitload of money in your back pocket, you know? So much money that it could actually save the fucking nation. What the
How about we all get Lamborghinis next time?
Oh,
The king
man.
decided that-
They're so distracted by their desires that they don't give a fuck what's happening out there.
In order to make a decision, they had to come up with a voting system. Okay, the clergy. You have a population of 130,000, so you'll get 1 vote. The nobility. You have a population of 350,000, so you'll also get 1 vote. And the third estate. You have a population of 27 million people and make up 98% of the population. Very impressive. You'll get
Why is he voting? Aren't they supposed to vote?
1 vote.
What
third
the
estate
fuck?
were obviously pretty unhappy with this system because they kept on finding
This is fucking laughable. What?
that this would happen. We propose to raise taxes on the third estate. All in favor?
Huh.
All opposed? 2 to 1. Taxes will be raised on the third estate. We propose a motion that says the first 2 estates are a bunch of poo-poo heads. All in favor? All opposed? 2 to 1. It's official. We are not poo-poo heads.
Oh,
The third
man.
estate realized that any
Oh,
attempt at reform
man.
would be outvoted by the 2 upper estates.
When the corruption is so obvious that you could see it and you can't do anything, and it's like, holy
And they
shit.
thought that was kind of lame. So they decided that since they were 98% of the population, they could go off to form their own government, make their own laws, and take over the running of the country. And so, the National Assembly was born. The third estate was now in control, and there was nothing the king could do to stop. Haha! I've locked you all out of your building. What are you gonna do about it? We'll
This is so fucking bad. He's like a fascist, fucking communist or some
probably
shit.
go find a different building that isn't locked. Wow!
Yeah, you bitch. What are you gonna do now? We're gonna set up fucking outside on the streets. We're gonna set up fucking everything anywhere. On top of a fucking tower or in the fucking underwater. What the fuck are you gonna do?
No. The National Assembly did find another unlocked building just down the road, an indoor tennis court. Where on the 20th of June 1789, they all took the tennis court oath, pledging to continue meeting until the king finally gave in to their demands for more
Yeah.
equality and economic reform. This new National
Damn.
Assembly included many of the most educated members of the Third Estate, including 2 young lawyers by the names of Maximilien Robespierre and Georges Danton. Some members of the first 2 estates
Okay.
even joined their cause. Some of these men formed a radical
de
new political
Lafayette.
party called the Jacobin Club and quickly became leading figures. While many members of the Third Estate simply wanted more equality, a growing number in this Jacobin faction would begin calling for something even crazier, the removal of the king entirely. And this is
Oh.
where fear began to take hold. With such a volatile situation to
Hey, you know what? Again, they're resorting to a bunch of leaders that can lead, and it's necessary for leaders to exist so that they can actually focus on something and get what you want as a member of society, right? But then they can get corrupted. The leaders can get corrupted, and there's always this problem. You know, we have to find a way to hold anybody that we elect super fucking accountable, so much that they should never get so much salary or money, and everything that they do needs to be, and they should not hold so much power, you know, to the point where they can dictate over you. You know, we gotta find a way to balance this leadership and, you know, common public. All this chaos between the two. You know, we need to find a way to balance both. That's the only way we can find a good working society, or else we're gonna be fucking toppled one day with a World War III or IV, fucking setting up franchises out this bitch. You know.
developing, everyone
Jeez.
was afraid of something. The king feared his position was under threat, and he called in the military to take position around Paris. The Third Estate heard rumor of the gathering military force, and they feared the king was planning to round them up and arrest them. Maybe he'd even execute them.
Man.
It also didn't help that the king had just dismissed France's popular finance minister, who had been trying to make reforms himself. It seemed the king was done negotiating. Fear, left unchecked, often boils over into anger. And
Oh.
anger detonates with violence. The
Oh,
angry people
man.
of Paris, after centuries of cruel
These people are so angry that they don't give a fuck, man. They will fucking fucking stab you if they can. They will fucking go out of their way. They don't care anymore. They don't care about their livelihoods anymore. They just want to kill and win over. Pretty much, it's like a war in hell, pretty much, between demons and fucking, sinners or some shit. That's how bad this is,
Cruel
Fuck.
inequality, harsh oppression, even starvation, fearful of having their new movement for reform demolished
man.
so soon. Decided that it was now or never to take action. Screw reform. They
Exactly.
decided they'd do one better. How about revolution?
Revolution times 9,000 is what we need.
Believing the
Jeez.
French military was preparing to attack, decided they should arm themselves. The National Assembly announced the creation of a bourgeois militia, the National Guard, and immediately many troops from the French military defected over to the revolutionary side.
My
In
God.
the early hours of July 14th, 1789, a large crowd stormed and raided the Hôtel des Invalides, a
That's
military
right.
hospital where they were
Exactly.
able to secure a large number of rifles. The bad news was they weren't able to find any gunpowder for their new weapons. The good news was they knew exactly where to get some. A prison fortress and a symbol of royal tyranny towering over Paris, the Bastille. Mid-morning, the crowd gathered around the Bastille and demanded that the man in charge, Governor Delaunay, surrender the prison and hand over the gunpowder. Obviously,
Dang.
Governor Delaunay was like, no way. So he stole for time by inviting a few members of the crowd in for negotiations. The crowd, still waiting outside, quickly became impatient.
They're not in the mode of negotiation, my friend, my guy. They're not in the mode of negotiation. They're here to create the greatest war ever, okay? And you think you're gonna talk to them? Really?
And before long, they stormed the fortress, taking on the French troops inside. Your Majesty, we've received word that the people have surrounded the Bastille. Governor Delaunay will hold them off. No need to worry. Actually, Your Majesty, it appears the crowd is now headed away from the Bastille. You see? What did I tell you? Clearly, Governor Delaunay has defeated them and has them on the run.
Really?
No
Really?
need to worry. Your Majesty,
No.
isn't that Governor Delaunay's head on a pike?
Oh my
Well,
God! Like I told you, they don't give a fuck if they die or have their livelihoods destroyed by these powerful people. They don't give a fuck. They just want to go out there, murder, and take over the fucking country. Pretty much. They just want to take over everything because it's the public. They have been destroyed over the years by these privileged retards, pretty much,
Clearly, Governor Delaunay has taken on the form of a bodiless pikehead deity, and the people are so enamored with him, they're parading him around the city. No need
That's some fucking ghost bullshit. That's some conspiracy bullshit. What is that?
to worry at all. When the National Assembly heard about
my
the
God,
violence
he
that had
left.
taken place,
He
they
ran
had
away.
two options. Either one, they denounce it and try to carry on the revolution using peaceful means, or two, they say, damn.
But what are you talking? What do you mean by peaceful? Peaceful is not the word in these dangerous times. Come on.
You stuck his head on a pike? That's pretty hardcore. And we love it. Incidentally,
So peaceful.
they went with option number 2. Some historians believe this reaction paved the way for the utter violence and bloodshed that would become the legacy of the French Revolution. This
Jeez.
white-
Imagine having someone's head on a pike and you're holding on to it and celebrating. But their humanity has been destroyed by these fucked up people, and they don't give a fuck. They just want to kill now. You turn them into fucking worse than early men. That's how bad you have turned them into. So this is the reality,
Widespread acceptance of violence during the revolution is also largely credited to the writings of a certain Jean-Paul Marat, a man of science with a horrible skin condition that kept him confined to a bathtub. He began writing a radical newspaper he affectionately named The Friend of the People. Citizens of France, be very afraid. Given the chance, the king and the nobility won't hesitate to massacre us all.
Yeah.
The solution is simple.
The privileged fucking politicians, the king, the politicians, or whoever they are that are in charge, the big people, the rich people, they really don't care about you. And you go after them, they will try to murder you. And he knows it. Even though he's kind of exaggerating, and that's exactly the point of this, but I completely understand where he's coming from, and that's a paranoia from every person, every member of the society out there,
Execute them. Kill every last one of them. Cut off 1,000 heads. And if that's not enough, cut off 1,000 more. Hey, Mr. Squeaky, what are you doing down there? You're so cute. Oh,
But people should not follow someone that wallows in their own loneliness and writes raging hateful papers and shit like that. You know, raging hateful books and novels or some shit like that. Some fucked up notes and stuff. You know, people should not follow one person. They should always gather and make up their minds. Not like this, you know.
oh, I love you too, Mr. Squeaky. Mwah. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
Killed them all. It
Kill
became
them all.
one of the most popular publications in Paris during the Revolution and succeeded in
Why do they have to read about some dude and then get angry over it? Come on.
spreading ever-increasing fear and anger among the people.
Get encouraged by him. Why?
In August, leaders of the National Assembly, with help from a certain Thomas Jefferson, adopted the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen,
Oh.
an incredible document that guaranteed liberty and equal rights to all
Wow.
men. And when I say
Rights, human rights.
men, I mean men.
Thomas
Despite its
Jefferson.
glaring shortcomings in gender equality, the
What about women? And then they're gonna be, they're gonna be fucking trying to get into the, the right to vote and everything. The women's suffrage. It's gonna happen in the future because you only focused on men. I don't know, man.
The massively influential declaration would go on to inspire the struggle for liberty and equality across the planet for centuries. However, back in France, the vast majority of the people weren't really so concerned with enlightened ideas of equality as much as they were concerned with the fact
Yeah, who cares about equality, man? What the fuck is it with this equality shit? Just give everybody everything they need and shut up. What is it with this equality shit? They don't have anything. If you give them something, they'll be happy for it, okay? So I don't know why you're trying to equalize bullshit, okay? Just let them live normally, god damn it. All this equality bullshit is taking over the world and it's been destroying everything, you know?
fact that they were still starving. Bread was still expensive as hell and hard to come by. The people felt that one reason nothing had
Jeez.
been done yet about the crisis was because the king simply couldn't see the problem. He lived in Versailles, a full 20 kilometers southwest of Paris, and as a result, lived in comfort, separated from his
Oh,
dirty,
man.
stinking subjects. On October 5th,
How can you stay away from the people that you represent and live a fucking weird, brainwashed, fucked up life somewhere else? How can you do that? Aren't you supposed to live among your people and help them? What the fuck, dude? I know it's really hard. I know it's fucking, making you feel nasty and shit like that. But still, you've been... come on.
a crowd of women, 7,000 strong, decided they'd do something unprecedented.
Women! Yeah!
They decided they'd remove that separation and confront the king directly. The women marched all
Yeah!
the way to the king's palace in Versailles.
The women are tired of this. They just want to go home and take care of the kids and work in the farm along with their husbands. And now look, they can't stand this.
Along the way, the crowd continued to grow into the tens of thousands.
And the men will accompany them to take care of all the rioting or the marching, you know.
And when they arrived, they demanded an audience with the king. What are those things outside the palace? They're poor people, Your Majesty.
Those things. Oh my God, this pissed me off.
That's poor people? They say they're hungry. Hungry? Then let them eat cake. Wow.
Fucking cake.
See, this is the exact BS that led to this whole mess in the first place. You're so out of touch.
Oh,
They're writhing around
man.
in the filth, breaking their back to barely scrape by, and they come to you demanding just the basic ability to feed themselves.
Yeah.
And you think a slice of cake will sort them out? Well, then let them eat.
These dumb bitches that become so rich. Some of these rich people are so lost, and yet they have the ability to control you and rule over you. Oh man,
Taco Bell Crunch
Taco Bell.
Supreme.
Oh my! You want them to get motions? You want them to get diarrheas?
Wow.
Oh man.
They're not that desperate. Members of the crowd actually managed to break into the palace with the intention of killing the queen, who narrowly
Good.
escaped through a secret passage in her
Fucking secret passages. My God, these politicians are fucking sneaky, aren't they?
bedroom.
Oh my
The
God.
enraged mob killed several members of the royal guard and raised their heads
The women are doing it. Isn't that crazy, dude?
on pikes.
That's
Which, if
crazy.
you haven't noticed yet, is something they were quite fond of doing. The king had no choice but to come out and talk to the crowd. He agreed to accept his
The pussy is here to talk to you. If you had a gun, you would have shot him right there.
new position, sharing power with the revolutionary government, and to return to Paris with the crowd, removing the separation between king and subject. King Louis had a problem with people constantly raiding his palace, but one thing he didn't have a problem with was people raiding his computer, because he
The
used
fuck?
NordVPN.
My God, what the hell?
Like me, you
Wait. Let me see the last part.
The king had no choice but to come out and talk to the crowd. He
Huh.
agreed to accept his new position, sharing power with the revolutionary government, and to return to Paris with the crowd, removing the separation between king and subject.
Yeah.
King Louis had a problem with people
This is how you keep these fucking assholes accountable. This is how you fucking take your country back. God damn it.
constantly raiding his palace. But one thing he didn't have a problem with was people raiding his computer.
My NordVPN, my ass.
Seats and girlfriend, then you need to check out NordVPN. With over 5,000 servers in 60 countries, it allows you to surf the net anonymously and safely with no personal data logging. It's super easy to use.
I'm never
You can
gonna buy
connect to a
this.
server
I don't
in
know why.
Japan with just a click of a button.
Why do
And
I
while
need
you're there,
this?
Why not check out some sweet Japanese Netflix? Or maybe you want to watch a certain oversimplified
Huh.
video that for some reason has been blocked in your country.
Oh,
But with
really?
NordVPN,
Nah,
you
none of
can.
them are blocked in my
NordVPN
country.
gives you access to super
fine.
fast servers and much more. And if you're not happy with it, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Get NordVPN now by clicking the link below, nordvpn.com/oversimplified, and get an amazing 75% off. That's only $2.99 per month with an additional month free.
I'm not gonna
for
pay
unlimited
$3 for
and you'll
this.
also be helping to support my channel. So again, that's nordvpn.com/oversimplified.
Part 2. Part 2 is there. I'll watch it tomorrow. I'll watch it the next time. Tomorrow, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna be like uploading videos on my main channel because I manage two of my two channels, this backup channel and my main channel, in alternate days. So I won't be able to react to this tomorrow, but don't worry, I'll react to it day after tomorrow and upload it there, or maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, please make sure to not miss out on my content. So that's why I'm asking you, please subscribe to this channel. This is my backup channel. This is where I upload like 3 videos a day. On my main channel I upload like 2 videos a day, so go check it out. The link will be in the description for my main channel. Go check it out. There's a lot of reaction videos. You'll be thoroughly entertained. And if you like it over there, subscribe over there. If you like this reaction, subscribe over here. Subscribe to both my channels. Show me support. There's nothing wrong with getting entertained, okay? Please do subscribe to both my channels. And if you have any awesome videos like this, politics, anything, and please don't be offended if I said anything or was really in support of some side and really pissed you off. I'm sorry. There's so many types of people, so many ways of thinking. People that think this way now will think differently tomorrow. So it's all a mess. So please don't get angry, and please don't hate me for it, okay? But if I don't know anything, if I saw something or said something wrong, you can respectfully type down in the comment section. Please explain to me. I'm nothing. I'm some Indian dude in India, some idiot, okay? some fool, I guess, So don't be offended. I don't know much. All I know is that there's too much fucking privilege for these big rich assholes out there, and I hate them. I hate them so bad, okay? I think every common human being, every normal person hates them, and even they know it. I think even they know it, but they don't give a fuck, pretty much. It's ridiculous, okay? But whatever. That's it for this reaction. Please make sure to subscribe to this channel and subscribe to both my channels. Show me support. And the French Revolution, I didn't expect this video to go this long. It's only a 17-minute video, but I was carried away. And I was lost in it, so I'm sorry, okay? The French Revolution, Oversimplified Part 1. Stay tuned for Part 2. I'll see you guys next time on my main channel or this channel. Just keep in touch with my content, and I'll see you guys later, okay? French Revolution, Oversimplified Part 1. Please make sure to subscribe to both my channels, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.